sometimes when it comes to, creative work, we always want to stick with what's comfortable. We always want to do what we're best at, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I think for me, personally, I'm obviously, my strong suit is video, but I do have capabilities and other talents with regards to, other types, graphic design, photography, even website maintenance, stuff like that. So, I've got, experience when it comes to all that, but sometimes I like to challenge myself and take projects that, kind of hone those other skills. For instance, this weekend I'm working with the Mississippi Baptist Convention Board and their BSU Ministries, Baptist Student Union, and putting on their college student conference. And so what I've been tasked with doing is making graphics. I've been making slideshows, which there's the video part. I'm also tasked with filming some interviews, but for the most part, I've had to make a ton of graphics. And the reason I say all this is when it comes to any creative field, you always want to make sure you're challenging yourself. You always want to make sure that all your skills, the Swiss Army knife of you, is getting sharpened. For me, like I said, I do graphic design. I am capable of it. I've done print, digital, kind of the whole 9 yards. But getting practice with those, in my opinion, can help me with video projects later on. And that's not to say to tackle the projects that are your strong suits. This is mainly to say sharpen your skills. So I'm super excited for this event coming up. For the past couple weeks, I've been shooting for a local community college for their football team, getting pregame, warm-up content and also video content of their games to give them to use in promotional materials. They just got a video board, being able to use it in those regards. So I'm excited about that. And I'm actually going, it's Thursday, I'm actually going to the game tonight. Got to drive out a little bit to go do that. Me and my friend Zach are going to be in cahoots and working to get the game filmed. So hopefully get some good content. Hopefully there's some big plays. You really want to make sure that the content you give them is good for their social medias. They're excited about it. You obviously want to do good. So I'm definitely excited about that. But at the same time, it's a cool project because I don't have to edit anything. And this is something where I just offload the footage onto someone's computer, and I obviously will log it myself, but I will give it to the sports information director there, give it to him, and he'll do what he needed with it. So it's exciting to kind of get back. I used to work at this place, so it's pretty cool. I get to go back, see some people that I hadn't seen in a while, and go film. So that's going to be fun. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I'm here waiting for my ride because I have to go get my wife's car out of the shop. She is currently out of the country. So I am been at home alone for the past week, so I had to take her car to the shop. It was the best time to do it, and she didn't need it, and I'm going to pick it up today before we get going to the game. Zach's going to give me in a minute, and then we're going to head separately to the game because we don't live in the same area. But hopefully he shows up here in a few minutes. So finally got the car and I'm on the way to the game. Ready to get going. Took a little bit longer at the dealership to get it than I expected, but I'm glad they got it done this week, or else me and my wife would have had to carpool to work. Other than that, looking to get here at the game here in about the next 15 minutes. Me and Zach will unload and rock and roll from there. All right, we're here in Raymond, Mississippi. We are going to film this game here shortly. 70 minutes to kick off, just over an hour. I'm gonna get some pregame warm-ups. I'm on the Sony a7S III, and yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I'm gonna take you through kind of how I shoot pregame warm-ups and how I shoot during the games, and we're gonna have a good time. Hopefully we can get the W tonight.
Yeah, straight from the belly of the beast, it's a young MC with a hip-hop dream. When I step into the ring, got money on my mind and my heart on my sleeve.
So I'm out here with the kickers. I think the goal when it comes to any of these shoots, especially with athletes, is to get low. I think making them look like the hero. So I'll try to get this gentleman right here kicking. And I've got a 50 mil on it. I can get kind of close. So just try to get something that could be good in slow-mo. Snap back and down. Keeps up. And it's good.
I'ma try to keep it 100 with no budget. I'ma make classics quick with my cousin. Tell my girl I'm sorry and tell my doggy I love her.
I usually like to think that I'm a pretty big individual, but when it comes to sitting next to collegiate D linemen, I'm not very big.
But the crew stays solid. I'm making moves, I'm paying dues, I'm breaking rules. I don't trust you, you're breaking news. Try to tell me what to do, I'm shaking loose. I could have built Rome in a day or two. Only time I slow down.
So I mentioned Zach a lot, and especially in this video, so I figured I'd finally give him a cameo. Hey, thanks for the debut. So yeah, he's out here filming some BTS for me, also helped me film the game. So shout out to Zach.
And I'm feeling like I'm one of a kind in hip-hop. Got a feeling that I'm way too slick to get God. Nah, and I'm back again.
Alright, so that's a wrap on what we were doing tonight. We didn't get the win, unfortunately, but we did get some good shots, which I believe we got some really, really good shots on both sides of the ball, offense, defense, and even some special team stuff. So I thought we did a good job, and we're going to head home, unload the footage, and appreciate y'all joining me tonight. And we will got a busy weekend ahead. We got the college student conference, and yeah, just got to get going. Exciting things are happening for us. All right, so it is Friday morning. About to head to the conference. The schedule for today is I've got a lot of prep work leading up to the early afternoon. And then I will finish setting up for the interviews that I'm doing, which will happen later this afternoon. And then we get into the conference. For the interviews, I plan to just go with the 2-camera setup, 50mm lens on one, and then an 85mm on the other, just a little bit of a tighter look and a couple of lights. Maybe the room I'll be in has a lot of windows, so we'll be able to get a little bit of backlight from there, so I may not have to backlight them as much. But anyway, we've got 4 people that we'll be interviewing, and I think that's going to be a good time. It's always fun to kind of fill these talking heads, kind of see what the students in particular with the Baptist student unions all across the state of Mississippi have to say. So I think that's going to be a good time. And then after that, we get into the conference, get the weekend going, and then Saturday, we're back at the computer switching slides for them, and I think it's going to be a good weekend. So we'll see how it goes. So the interviews went well. I just got done. The kids did great. And I'm actually not going to be editing this project. Mentioned that before. I will be handing the footage off. But I wanted to make sure I gave them a good product. I wanted to make sure that I gave them, some good footage, good looking footage from both angles, both cameras. So now I'm actually headed on to, I'm going to go ahead and dump this footage. And then I'm going to move on to the conference later. Feels like I've been only buying time. Saturday morning, last day of the conference. Let's get it. Break me down, turn this golden cat, start inside out. I've been looking for a way to turn it. Alright, that's all for the conference this weekend. Just got done, and I'm headed to the editing bay to get some stuff done. And as for now, I'll see you in the next one.